Hey y'all, it's Ray and I'm back. This is going to be, I feel like this is a message for the divine feminine, but energy is fluent, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. The song that came is Wildflower by Tyrese, and then the first part of the song, like the first thing he said is, she's faced the hardest time you could imagine, and many times her eyes fought back the tears. Lord, Lord, and when her youthful world was about to fall in, her tiny, slender shoulders, all the weight of all her fears, and the sorrow no one hears still rings in midnight silence in her ears. Let her cry, oh, she's a lady. Let her dream, for she's a child. Let the rain fall down upon her. She's a sweet and gentle flower growing wild. Yeah. If by chance I should hold her, let me hold her for all times. If allowed just one possession, I will pick her from the garden to be mine. Be careful how you touch her, for she will awaken. For sleep's the only freedom, oh, that she knows. And when you walk into her eyes, you won't believe the way she's always paying for a debt she never owes. And the silent wind still blows, that only she can hear, so she goes. Let her cry, oh, she's a lady. Let her dream, for she is a child. Let the rain fall down upon her. She's a sweet and gentle flower growing wild. Dear Mama, this is your baby boy, hoping that you can hear me. I love you so much. You sacrificed so much, raising four of us. On your own, you did the best you could. You was just trying to survive your pain. You were like a flower, a gentle flower, a black rose that grew through concrete. Baby, and while you're in heaven, I hope you find it in your heart to forgive me. I did the best I could, Mama. I know Jesus is smiling every day, every day. Now you're there. So you could be, I apologize in advance for any triggers that this may cause. Remember, this is only for entertainment purposes. Any action taken as a result of this reading are your sole responsibility and will not or have not been forced upon you by me, your reader, Ray. You can check the description. But I feel as though whoever this message is for, your energy is heavy. I feel as though you've lost. You could be someone that has lost your mother and their father. You could also have lost a child. You could have lost your spouse. Either this was recently or this is something that happened a while back, but it's something that you're still holding on to very heavy. You are someone that may have lost your innocence at a very, very young age that I'm channeling here. You are someone that has been fighting your entire life. You've always been the mother to your siblings. You've always been the mother and or father to your mother or father. You've always been the one that's doing the providing. You've always been the 80% when other people have barely been the 20%. You've always been the one that has to hide and act as if though nothing is bothering you. Act as if you don't feel pain or as if you don't hurt or as if you're not tired. It is okay. You can set those bags down. I feel as though you've been carrying this baggage for that you've grown so accustomed to it that it seems to release the bags that are not yours to carry. It is okay for you to sleep extra. It is okay for you to not be okay sometimes. It is okay for you to cry. So when he said, let her cry, cry. Crying is healing. Crying is not a sense of weakness. Crying is cleansing. Crying is releasing. Crying is amazing. It is great for the soul. Laughing is great for the soul. You loving on you and pouring on you or pouring into you is amazing for your soul. I feel as though you don't have the chance to do what you want to do, whether or not this is with your hair, this is with your nails, this is with your clothes. Whatever it may be, it's like you don't have that support when you do have the funds, it's like you always have to go ahead and spend them on things that you feel are way more important, or that you prioritize as way more important than yourself. I just got a notification. It says battery may run out soon. You're low, you're drained. You're on that 10% battery. You're on that 5% battery, that 2%, that 1%. And you're still trying to be the best mother, the best father, the best sister, the best wife, the best girlfriend, the best employee. You can't show up to those positions and take on those responsibilities if you don't pour into yourself first. Because if you don't have nothing to give to you, what do you have to give to those jobs? What do you have to give to your children? What do you have? You don't have to give to yourself. So it's like when you're already operating out of emptiness, being drained, toxicity, negativity, unhealed cycles, when you're operating out of all of this codependency, and then you're trying to go ahead and actually pour into something else, what are you pouring into them? It's you can't pour anything healthy. Why? Because there's nothing healthy there. You barely have anything. So all you're giving is what's left of you. What's left of you after you've given, let's say you woke up 100%, and then you go and you give 80% of that to your job, 2% to the people that you're in traffic with, you give more percent to the people at the grocery store. Then you got to come home. You have to cook. Then the kids come home. You have to pay attention to them. You have to help them with their homework, bathe them, make sure the laundry is started. What do you really have? What do you really have? You literally only have that 100% for about 1% of your day. So it's like, are you really caring about you? Are you really loving you? What messages do you have? Yeah, you have the Seven of Pentacles coming out here. For some of you, you're needing to speak to yourself kindly, hug yourself, honor your inner child, honor you, your higher self, that version of you that couldn't be a child. Honor that child of yours that wasn't able to fully make it here to the physical room with you due to unforeseen circumstances. Honor your ancestors. Honor the part of you that knows that even in the midst of all of this darkness, there's still beauty and there's light that's out there. It's just you have to choose to see it. You have to choose to try to find the light even in the darkness. For some of you, you've halted. I don't know. Somebody, your air conditioner could have went out. It could be heating up around you. You may need to get more sunlight. They say if you speak kindly to plants, right, then they grow. So what happens when you speak kindly to humans? Don't you think they'll grow? 0909. As I look up, remember, the grass is only green where you water it at, where you take care of it at. So I don't know who that is for, but you could be seeing green. Your your heart chakra is significant. For a lot of you, you may need to go ahead and actually start paying attention to traffic signals and obeying them. I don't know. I'm seeing somebody constantly like running a red light. Please do not jeopardize your safety in your life or anyone else's. Leave on time, slow down, stop the unnecessary distractions behind the wheel. Okay, there's a young lady that's coming here or coming in. I don't know if. Okay, so this is a message for someone. Her name is Janeri Rios. She died in a car crash. Um, I don't know if someone ran a light or someone was like drinking and driving, but she died in a car crash. She wants you to know that she's watching over you. She also wants you to know that you need to move forward because she didn't have the opportunity to go ahead and actually do all of the things that she wanted because life was cut short for her. But you still have that chance to go ahead and actually plant the right seeds and watch them actually grow. So she's saying to live life for you, live life just to show her from the spiritual realm just how great you are and to show her that there's so much more to life than what people think of you. You are not your past. And she said something about Ozzy. I don't know if she's saying like a prescription or if she's saying somebody named Ozzy. If she's saying somebody named Ozzy, then she. Give me a second, one moment. Can you clarify for me? I apologize for the silence. I'm a medium, so I'm just receiving the messages. Thank you. Okay, so whoever this message is for, you are somebody that I don't know if you were in the car with her and unfortunately she didn't make it and you did, but it's like what I'm seeing and what she's saying is like you are recovering from an injury. I guess this is from when you guys were in the car together and you were issued a prescription, but you're taking advantage of it. And she's saying that that's not good. She wants you to stop. She wants you to love yourself just the way she loves you. I don't know. I just keep hearing that part of the song, the concrete, the rose that grew through. You are the rose that are grown concrete. Nobody can stop. You're meant to break through and lead the way. Be your highest and greatest self. Stand in your power. You are beautiful. You are loved. You are supported. You are healed. You are safe. You are in control. You are the best thing that could have ever happened to you. Music may be very healing for you at this time. Okay, thank you, Miss Rios. Okay, so she's leaving. What other messages do you have for the collective? For someone, you have to get out of your own head. That's what's holding you back. It's like you're stuck in your head. I'm an overthinker also, but it's like, I don't know. The other day, somebody said you have to stop overthinking. It's polluting your brain. So this may be significant for you. It's like you're overthinking and it might be polluting your brain. For some of you, the way you think could be polluting the minds and brains of your children or those that may be around you. You could also be pregnant at this time. For some of you, you may feel as though what you're experiencing while you're pregnant, your baby is not aware of it. Well, I'm here to tell you that everything that you experience while you're pregnant, your fetus is aware of it. When you're sad, when you're crying, when you're upset, when you are in despair, when you feel abandoned, when you're afraid, when you're happy, all of that is communicated through the womb. I don't know, you might need to be mindful of your mercury levels or like aluminums that you're utilizing, whether or not this is in your foods or in products that you're putting on your body. For some of you, you're happy that this is sundress season. I heard from Pound Town to ultrasound. What other messages do you have for the collective? Let's see. Are there any other messages that you have for the collective? Okay, so those just fell on the deck. I don't know, you may be meeting someone, a relationship may be just falling in your lap. For some of you, you can be very defensive or guarded towards this person. For some of you, you're excited about the holiday season. Some of you are excited about Halloween. Some of you are excited about Christmas. You may be seeing rainbows, healing your heart at this time. You may have I don't know, for some of you, people feel as though you may have a beautiful aura. For some of you, you may be coming into a connection that's very, very powerful for you, and you and this person are going to be like an unforeseen force. I'm also hearing that this person may have been sent by the divine to go ahead and actually help you in this healing process. But remember, healing is something that begins within. Yes, it's wonderful when people can assist us in that process of speeding up the healing journey, or we can heal together. However, being codependent on another person, that's not what we're doing. But yes, you and a person being able to heal together, and it's something that's healthy, definitely, I'm all for it. You create the beat of your own drum. I don't know, you could be playing poker, you could be going to the casino, you could also be doing laundry. You could also be doing a money spell. You may need to purchase some of my money oil. For some of you, it's like you're crying about something, and it's like, why do you keep stressing yourself about things that are beyond your control? Just let it go and let it be. You just need to speak it into the universe that it's already taken care of. It's already handled. You may need to listen to different frequencies of music that may assist with you healing, tapping into your Kundalini energy. Recently, I learned how to activate my chi energy. That was quite an experience. Maybe one day I'll go ahead and record a video of how I did it. For some of you, you could be pillow talking with the enemy. Somebody could be making the decision, or you could be in the process of making a huge decision at this time. Be mindful of snakes in your circle, snakes in the grass. If you live somewhere that's very wooded, or even if you live like in Georgia, please be very careful, because I recently saw this article that said that, I think it said like 1,000 venomous snakes. It could have been more, but it was like two species of venomous snakes that were being transported. Something happened with the truck and they all got released or escaped, and they're just wild and free. So, yeah, And they're like, there's no um cure for their venom, anti-venom or whatever they call it. So yeah, be careful with that one. You may need to increase your water. For some of you, you might need to go ahead and avoid conflict. You could have this space about you. Lord, this retrograde, it's like my head just went blank, and then I feel like I'm tongue tied, tongue twisted. So this could be happening to you. But you could feel as though conflict is coming at you from all different angles at this time. Be mindful of like fires. For some of you, this could also be a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. For somebody, you may play pool with this person. This could also be somebody that you may work with, exercise with. Somebody could box. You guys could go running. You guys might dance together. You could also be like an exotic dancer and you may work in the same club with this person. For some of you, this could be somebody that you like went camping with, hiking with, something of that nature. Like I'm saying, like extracurricular, outdoor activities. For some of you, this could also be somebody that you enjoy recreational activities with. Maybe this could be recreational substances, if you know what I mean. Okay, I'm hearing what's the song? Okay, it's two versions of this song if I'm not mistaken. The version I know is by Iceberg. They call him Ice Billionberg from Miami. I think it's called Higher. But then let me see the older version of the song. I think, or it's called Closer to My Dreams. Okay, I think the original song is by. I apologize if I get this name wrong. Gopel Closer. I don't know, but it's called Closer. I think you said I'm running higher, closer to my dreams. You may be receiving dental implants. You could also be visiting the dentist or may need to. You may have an 18-year-old or a 12-year-old. This, that's the beat. Okay, I don't want them flag me or nothing. So yeah, that's the song that I'm referring to. So for some of you, you're getting closer to your dreams, but it's like you're the only thing that's holding you back. It's like you're elevating. For some of you, you have this shield or this cloak of protection around you, but it's like you don't see that, you don't feel that. So you're walking. It's like, how can I say it? Okay, if you're walking onto the battlefield and you have the equipment that you need, right? You feel a little bit more confident than somebody that's walking out there bare with nothing. But it's like instead of you feeling as though you can walk out there and you're untouchable, unstoppable. You're not doing that. You're walking as if you're afraid. Stepping, you're not those steps, and that's what's holding you back. For a lot of you, you've been by yourself for so long or spending time in isolation. For a lot of you, you may be spending a lot of time with your children. For some of you, you may need to spend more time with your children. Some of y'all might need to get some more sleep. But you have to think about it. Most of the nation is actually sleep deprived. Why? Because they tell you to work. It's 24 hours in a day, right? We use it takes us about two work, so that's about 4 hours. 8 hours so that's basically been working for somebody. Your kids are at school 8 hours a day with somebody else. Then they come home. You have to spend 4 hours preparing them for bed, getting their clothes ready, cooking dinner, whatever. And then you're supposed to sleep and you're not sleep deprived, but they still want you to get 8 hours of sleep. Yeah, let's be realistic. So, what dream are you going to chase? Theirs or yours? So for some of you, you've been receiving the downloads, you've been receiving those intuitive nudges that's been telling you that you can have that wealth and that prosperity it is that you want, but it's like you're holding yourself back. You believe that the wealth that you're desiring has to come from someone else. No, it could come from you. You don't always have to trade your time for the income. Passive income exists. It's a lot of people, including myself. You could go to sleep and then ding, ding, ding. Andrew number 2626 as I look up. So I don't know who this is for, but it's like it's up to you. You have to go ahead and want more for yourself, speak it into existence, and then exude the necessary action. But when you constantly keep holding on to things or you feel as though you have to chase money, chase people, or whatnot, then it's going to constantly run from you. Why? Because it's like you're insinuating that it's running. So you're constantly chasing. If you got to keep chasing it, that means it's trying to get away, doesn't want you. So affirm, my money is always in constant circulation and making its way back to me. Love is exuded throughout my life, and it is at the forefront of everything that I do. Divine protection and support surrounds me at all times, throughout all rooms. I am truly powerful. I am beautiful. I am light. I am magnetic. I am high vibrational. These are things that you have to go ahead and actually affirm. I am healed. I am whole. I am operating at my highest frequency, on my highest timeline. That is for my highest and greatest good, always. I acknowledge what is and welcome everything that is meant to be. So if this is your message, stand there, smile, claim it. I am walking at the highest timeline of my life. I am unstoppable. So I'm sending you peace, love, and light. Until next time, gods and goddesses. I love you.